In a small, quiet village, there was a young man named Jack who had always felt restless. Jack loved adventure and often dreamed of traveling the world, experiencing new places, meeting different people, and seeing the wonders beyond the horizon. But life in the village was simple and routine, and Jack felt trapped by its slow pace. One day, Jack overheard a conversation between two older villagers who were discussing a legendary bridge that led to a hidden valley, full of untold riches and beauty. According to the stories, only those who showed true patience and understanding could find the valley. Intrigued, Jack became obsessed with the idea of crossing this bridge. It seemed like the perfect opportunity for him to escape the small village and find the adventure he had always longed for. The next morning, Jack packed a small bag, grabbed a walking stick, and set off toward the bridge. The villagers warned him that it was not an easy journey. The path was long and full of challenges, but Jack was confident he could handle it. He was young, strong, and determined. After days of walking through forests, over hills, and across rivers, Jack finally arrived at the legendary bridge. It was unlike anything he had ever seen. The bridge was old and weathered, with wooden planks stretching across a deep ravine. At the other end, he could just barely make out a glimpse of what looked like a beautiful, untouched valley. Excited, Jack rushed to the bridge, eager to cross it and explore the wonders on the other side. But as he stepped onto the first plank, a strange thing happened. The bridge began to sway beneath his feet, and an old man appeared at the far end of the bridge. The man was dressed in simple clothes and looked at Jack with a knowing smile. "Only those with patience can cross the bridge," the old man said softly. "If you try to rush, you will fall." Jack was puzzled. "Patience? I don't have time to waste. I need to reach the valley before sunset," the old man nodded. "If you truly wish to reach the valley, you must learn patience. You cannot rush your way through life." Annoyed, but too curious to turn back, Jack continued across the bridge. But no matter how fast he tried to walk, the bridge would wobble, and he would lose his balance. Each time he tried to speed up, the planks creaked and groaned, threatening to give way beneath his feet. Frustrated, Jack stopped. He had been walking for hours, yet the other side seemed no closer. He looked back at the old man, who was still standing calmly at the far end. Watching him, Jack realized that the man was right. He had been rushing through life, eager to get to the destination without appreciating the journey. The bridge, like life, was not meant to be hurried. Taking a deep breath, Jack slowed down. He took careful, measured steps, focusing on his balance. With each step, the bridge seemed steadier, the planks less threatening. The old man nodded, as though approving of Jack's change in attitude. Hours passed, but Jack no longer felt frustrated. He simply focused on his steps, appreciating the moment rather than rushing to the end. Slowly but surely, he made his way across the bridge, and when he finally reached the other side, the valley revealed itself in all its beauty. It was more breathtaking than Jack could have ever imagined. Rolling hills, clear streams, and vibrant meadows. The valley was filled with flowers of every color, birds singing in the trees, and animals that roamed freely. But as Jack stepped into the valley, he realized that the real treasure was not the riches or the beauty around him. The true treasure was the lesson he had learned: patience. The old man, who had been waiting for him at the edge of the bridge, smiled and said, "You have found what you were looking for. Not the valley, but the peace of mind that comes with patience." Jack stayed in the valley for many years, but he never forgot the lesson of the bridge. He understood now that life wasn't about rushing to the end, but about appreciating the moments along the way. The journey was the reward. And in his newfound patience, Jack found a happiness he had never known before.